Those in favor say aye, the contrary no.
Of this budget, 11.9 trillion shillings is allocated as recurrent expenditure, 18 trillion as development expenditure, while 29.9 shillings is allocated as statutory expenditure.
191 million.
Domestic revenue is expected to rise from 21.5 trillion shillings in the financial year ending June to 21.7 trillion shillings. The works and transport sector takes the biggest share of 5.8 trillion shillings, representing 16.2% of the entire budget. Security is allocated 4.5 trillion. Interest payment takes 4 trillion. Education 3.5 trillion, while 2.7 trillion shillings is for the Ministry of Health. Finance Minister Matia Kasaija was quick to inform Parliament that adjustments will be made to the budget after studying the trend of the COVID pandemic.
Budget as we have passed it. We have passed it in an environment which we are not so sure the future of. Circumstances do permit me, and I come back at this house to make adjustments. Please bear with me.
So we expect the government to come back to address those priorities that would have arisen at that time after getting the full effect of COVID to this economy.
Budget, if money is projected to come from taxes, who are going to pay the taxes if people are not working? If money is going to come from tourism, where are the tourists?
So really, when you look at the money for health, a big chunk comes from Europe and Italy. How will Italy give the money? Therefore, let us wait for the real budget.
For us to be able to put these factories, the industries they are talking about, they must be around to borrow long term and at a cheap cost.
On the health budget, which many expected to be top priority, the Budget Committee Chairperson Amos Lugorobi says a significant increment has been made in the allocations compared to what government had proposed in the budget framework paper.
That budget has increased from 1.55 trillion to 2.77 trillion, which is an increase of about 1.22 trillion in the health sector budget. Because everybody, because of COVID, is talking about the health sector.
We have tried to balance, because you cannot only have the health sector improved without the road network, without having food, and without, bringing other service providers on board.
If assented to by the President, this budget will become operational starting 1st July this year. Habad Ziwa, NTV at Parliament.
Vote 620.